Let's go. Right, let's go. It's time. Right? It's time. It's not so much who we're playing or what they're doing, it's what we're doing, right? Okay, and we keep saying that, and we gotta back it up. Okay, we gotta play the way we want to play. Okay, so we can't get out hustled, right? We can't get out worked. Okay, if you block out, you're going to get the rebound. If you contest the three, they're going to miss. Okay, and that's the things that we got to be, that we're good at, but we got to be good at it all the time, right? Right? We can't just be good at it for a quarter or a half. We got to be good at it all the time.
Good afternoon from Evanston Township High School and historic Beardsley Gymnasium. Tonight, the Northwestern Wildcats look to get back to their winning ways when they take on the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
With Big Ten Conference play underway, the Northwestern Wildcats return to Beardsley Gym for their first home game of the new year. The Nebraska Cornhuskers come to Evanston with a 1-1 record in conference play. The Wildcats set their sights on their second conference victory.
Hamilton handles and will get a screen from Akpanah with 7. Kane shows once again. Rohde catches left wing 3 from her is in. Lydia Rohde. Down to Scheid. Scheid looking to trigger it in. Skip pass left side. Rohde left corner. Hamilton driving, has an angle off glass and one. Jordan Hamilton. Kane catches it deep, back out. Whitish triggers a high arcing 3 and splashes it through.
The Cornhuskers got out to the early lead, responding to each challenge the Wildcats mounted and building up to a 6-point halftime advantage.
All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. We shot 15 free throws. They shot 1. Dominated the glass, right? Okay. You can dominate this game physically, right? But you got to make better decisions. Defensively, you just got to be better, right? Okay, let's clean this up. Okay, and you got to attack. Okay, stop playing east-west, guys. You got to play north-south too, right? Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Shot, you got one ball inside. Let's go. Make him guard you. You're good. Let's go. Catch. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Whitish has her dribble poked out by Hamilton. Kunaiyi-Akpanah throws it up the floor to Hamilton. She makes the layup in transition.
Coming out of the locker room, the Wildcats went on a 7-0 run to quickly grab the lead. But Nebraska would answer with a big run of its own in the fourth and go on to the 10-point win. Although the final score did not end up in the Wildcats' favor, the bright spot was the 9th double-double of the season for junior forward Pallas Kunaiyi-Akpanah, whose journey began over 6,000 miles away from Evanston in Abuja, Nigeria. After falling in love with the sport of basketball, she moved to Georgia to hone her skills for the next level.
I was born in Port Harcourt in Rivers State, so it's a city on the coast. We have we're known for our seafood, essentially. So I grew up eating lots of crabs, lots of snails, so that was nice. And then at the age of 6, I moved to the big city, the capital, Abuja, which is where my family currently resides. I lived there until I was 14, 15, then I moved to the States for high school. It didn't take too long for me to settle in. Because I'd already been kind of away from my family a little bit back at home. I was put in boarding school at the age of 10, so I had already kind of gotten used to not seeing my parents all the time and not seeing my siblings, but it definitely was different.
For any teenager, moving halfway across the world can be daunting, but those differences helped her grow and ultimately assisted her in discovering the sport at which she would excel.
I started pretty late, actually. I had played a bunch of sports before basketball, I always knew I was athletic, so my parents put me in tennis for a little bit. I did track and field and secondary school. Found my way into basketball because people kept saying I was tall, so I should try it out. And got into it. I wasn't really good at first. I didn't have any formal training or anything like that. In high school, when I was attending high school in Georgia, I got there and I was the tallest girl on campus. So that was kind of, I was already used to that, being the tallest girl, but just every single team I would go to, they immediately put me on the varsity. And I was like, I don't know if I'm good enough. I've never played this before, and they were just, you could play it. Being able to play with them in the varsity team and compete with them and come up with some pretty good numbers, I started to think, maybe I do belong here. Maybe this is something that I can do.
Her teammates and coaches agree she has the talent to dominate in the Big Ten, and the only place she has to go is up.
Yeah, Pallas, we just saw the potential. I think, with her, it was enormous. She chased down every loose ball, every rebound. It was, and she still does. And I think it was more the physical presence that she has, the quickness, the ability to, the strength, and I think, her willingness to want to get better that we saw in her. Because a lot of players have physical skills, but they just kind of flow through their careers because they don't have the drive to become a better player, and Pallas has that.
In November, that drive led to one of the greatest performances in Northwestern women's basketball history, when Kunaiyi-Akpanah scored 27 points and grabbed 21 rebounds in a win over Oakland, becoming just the third Wildcat to record a 20-20 game.
Off her hand, but then she collects back and finds Pulliam, who pulls from the mid-range, misses, but who else but Kunaiyi-Akpanah with the rebound, misses one chance, and then puts it in with the foul. She's everywhere.
No answer from the Grizzlies for the two bigs down low for Northwestern. Pallas Kunaiyi-Akpanah and Abby Scheid each 5 of 10 from the floor, 13 points each. Kunaiyi-Akpanah chipped in 13 more rebounds, a dominating first half by the Wildcats.
That game was, it was something I didn't expect it to happen. I wasn't coming out thinking, okay, I'm gonna play really well today and all that. I wasn't really thinking about it. I just, played my game. And I think all the hard work that the coaches have made us put in and what I put in on my own really showed in that game, because when you're not thinking too much, all the stuff you practice tends to come out. So I think that was just something that is kind of like a hard work pays off type of situation.
Kunaiyi-Akpanah, another rebound. She's now got 23 points and 20 boards, a monster performance.
The rebounding is just the same thing I do every day. I go up, no one can jump besides me on the court, so I go up and I grab it. And I wasn't really thinking anything. I felt like, I was getting a lot of points, which, I don't know. that was new for me, but nothing really felt super different for me that day.
Basketball, it's just about pure basketball tonight. You got to play your butt off, right? Play your butt off. Okay, defend these guys, man. Let's rebound and run. Let's go. Let's go. Cats, 1, 2, 3. Cats!
Back on the court, the Wildcats look to get back in the win column with the Badgers in town.
Pulliam, left wing to Akpanah, good low post catch, turning and hitting. Pallas Kunaiyi-Akpanah got great position and made it count.
4:34 to go in the second quarter. Jordan Hamilton gives up a dribble top of the key. Left side to Hopkins, to the left elbow. Wolf kicks it out to the right side wing. Jordan Hamilton, a three. She connects and a foul. She'll go to the line for the 4-point play. What a play by the first year, Jordan Hamilton. Entry pass to Leszewski, puts up a shot off the right side of the glass, no good. Grabs her own rebound, ball loose on the floor, almost stripped. Loose ball controlled by Gilbert. She jacks up a three and hits it from the left side wing. That's the buzzer, and that's the end of half number 1 here at historic Beardsley Gym. With your score, Northwestern trailing the Badgers 30-25.
Settle down on offense. Again, we're trying to make you wide open, right? You're open. We got to finish inside. It's our game. We'll be fine. Post players, get yourself set, get sealed, and finish. Set, sealed, and finish. And then when you cut, when you flash behind, you're wide open. You're rushing, shoot too quick. 1,001, you're open. Okay, we'll shoot too quick. Settle down.
Top of the key, left wing, Lindsey Pulliam to Scheid, left elbow, pump fakes, Jordan Hamilton, catch, dribble, jumper, good. 39-37, Northwestern has their first lead since the first quarter.
Holding foul line extended left, flips it up top to Galernik now, right side, Jordan Hamilton, catch and shoot three, she knocks it down. Two-on-one, lob pass, Howard, layup, off glass and in, tie game, 49-49, 7:30 to go. Hamilton to Hopkins, left wing, Scheid, left corner, down low, Akpanah, power dribble, up, off glass, it goes! Double-digit double-doubles now for Akpanah, that's her 10th of the year, and they will run clock with now just 2 minutes to go. The Cats lead by 3, 17 rebounds for Akpanah. Inside, Hamilton, wide open layup is good. 61-56, Cats by 5. It ties their largest lead of the night. Beverly puts up the shot, it won't go, and that'll do it from Evanston Township High School. Northwestern outscores Wisconsin by 7 in the final period of play, and they walk out victorious 69-60. Cats, 1, 2, 3. Yes!
You know I'm from the South, right? You don't know it's South Philly. So believe me.